In this video, I show e-commerce brands how to use AI to create stunning, high-converting hero sections for your emails without hiring a designer or spending hours in Photoshop. You learn the key principles behind visuals that actually convert, the most common mistakes that most brands make when it comes to designing their emails, and how to prompt AI to generate images that stand out in a crowded inbox. I use these methods with multiple brands to boost engagement and revenue, and now I'm breaking it all down step by step so you could do the same. Stick around until the end of this video. I will give you direct access to the exact tools and the prompt system so you could start creating stop scrolling email visuals right away.
So right now I'm gonna teach you guys how to utilize AI effectively to generate beautiful high converting hero section images for your email. But first we have to understand how to utilize this prompt correctly, because if we don't, we might produce the wrong image that we do not require. And also understand some principles behind email designs that could actually help us craft a good prompt and understand what we're looking for. So first I'm going to break down the prompt we're going to be using to generate hero section images for our email. So first you have to understand how to use this prompt effectively. First, you want to include the e-commerce brand name, insert the client or the brand name. Number two, the product, be as specific as possible, because if you include too many products, what might happen is that you might produce an image that is cluttered and not help people focus on the message you're trying to convey. Unless you're trying to produce an email that is trying to cater to multiple products, then that's a different story. But if you want to produce high converting email, be as specific as possible when it comes to message delivery. Number three, the scene. Tailor the context. Make sure that the product is placed within a context that makes sense and a place that look good for it, not something that does not make sense. Number four, the mood. Think about the emotional tonality people will receive the hero section image in your email. Do you want them to receive the email happy, cozy, luxurious, energized, and so on and so forth? Headline, which you could include in Figma or Photoshop if you don't want to use AI for it, but you could do. Make sure that you write a benefit driven, a short phrase such as capture life as you see it, hydration that helps you recharge. Number six, the font style, which is optional. If you're designing in AI, you could include styles like modern sans serif, elegant serif, and handwritten, etc. And number seven, the most important one, and if you don't have it, even though you have good copywriting, good image design, a call to action, which is the most important thing. This is why we include a call to action as soon as they open the email, and a call to action as soon as at the end of the email. This is why we put a call to action in the beginning of the email where people could see it without scrolling, and we also try to put a call to action throughout the entire email, making conversion way easier. So keep that in mind. So some principles to keep in mind as you're designing: image must instantly make sense for the product, the email, the message, and the audience expectation. Ask yourself these questions: where will the customer see this? Does the image match the product, user inspiration? Number two, emotional resonance. The mood. Think about the style or the feelings. Number two, emotional resonance, the mood. Think about the emotions, the mood you want the person in when he looks at your image. What type of feelings you're trying to invoke within him or within her, which is very important, because if you can't invoke emotions, it's going to be very hard to get a person to buy or pay attention to you. So think about the mood before you start creating images. Will help you tremendously. So choose mood like calming for skincare, adventurous for travel gear, and powerful for fitness equipment, and luxurious for high-end tech or fashion. Why does it matter? Because emotion drive clicks. Humans are very logical creatures, but in our core we are very emotional creatures, to the point that a lot of things we do stems from emotion. Think about why do you want a spouse? Why do you want to have a house? Why do you want a job? All these things stem from our emotion to provide us with security and stability. Number three, clarity and focus. The product should be the hero, not drowned in clutter or overwhelmed by background noise, which is the most important thing, like I said earlier, because if you can produce an image that's very specific that will help you deliver your message, the message of the email, as quick as possible, then you're not doing it correctly. We need clarity and focus. So make sure that you use guidelines like use depth of field to blur distractions, use clean lighting selecting no more than 1 or 2 supporting props, make the call to action and the headline seeable on mobile, which is very important. Brand consistency, very important. Your image should reflect the visual identity of your brand in terms of color, tone, font, and personality. And a lot of time people create social media pages, logos, YouTube videos, and they don't have a brand identity that you could see across all of them, and that throws people off. And people really appreciate if you have good brand consistency from your emails to your social media to your advertising. For example, all birds utilize earthly tones, soft lighting, and minimalist. Keenan, sharp contrast, bold scenes, and high detail. Number 5, convergent orientated framing. Design every hero image with one goal: get the viewer to take action as soon as possible. That's the whole point of the email, and that's the whole point of utilizing AI. So ensure that the CTA is visible, clean, and clear. The headline is benefit driven, and the composition draw the eye from the product, text, and button. And a bonus principle: make sure mobile first. So most people check email on their phone always first. Make sure that the text fit on the small screen, and make sure that the product is clearly visible at a glance and is the button thumb friendly. This will take you a long way. So right now I'm gonna show you guys the formula and how to utilize it through AI, specifically ChatGPT. So right now I'm gonna show you guys how to utilize the prompt effectively and how to make sense of it. So the formula is we get the image of the product we require, so it could be as specific as possible. We combine that with a specific prompt. It will have blanks for you guys to fill in. So the prompt is create a high resolution hero image for e-commerce brand email. The image should feature product in a scene, style to feel a specific mood. Add a text overlay that says headline in a font style. Include a clean call to action button that says call to action. So that's the basics of it, and AI will generate you beautiful images. So let's take this through some example. So I took Prime, which is one of those YouTuber popular drinks. Took my prompt, fill in the blanks, which is basically a high resolution hero image for Prime hydration email. The company, the image should feature a cold Prime hydration bottle. The product, lemon lime flavor, placed on a yoga mat beside a woman. So that's like the scene that you're gonna take in the product. Relaxing post-work sunlit home studio, style to feel fresh, calm, and revitalizing. The mood, the emotional context that we receive the email and the image in. Add a text overlay that says hydration, that helps you recharge, in a modern, clean, serif font like Playfair display. Include a clean call to action, a button that says discover flavors. And this is the image that AI was able to produce for us, which is amazing. Do you know how quickly AI generated this image? In less than 1 or 2 seconds. A professional designer may take long time to produce images like this. So could you imagine the amount of media, emails we could produce if we utilize and incorporate AI to our daily business flow? Of the same image, you could just choose which one you like, and also you could edit it as far as you want. Just edit the prompt. And I did the same thing here. For example, this is a different prompt. Instead of placing the product on a yoga mat beside a woman, relaxing post-workout sunlit home studio, style to feel fresh, calm, and revitalizing, I changed that, placed it on the gym floor beside a man who's having an intense workout and is looking for something to drink. I just changed the prompt a little bit, and I was able to produce this, which is amazingly beautiful. We could literally use this for emails that's targeting the men segment, and we could use this for emails that's targeting the female segment, creating more conversion and relatability to our email. But imagine if we just use this image for all our segments, which we could, but we could make it more specific for that person, that group, through utilizing AI, which is the best part about it. AI will give you exactly what you put inside it. So make sure you give it some good work. This is another example of a Gucci bag in ChatGPT, along with a prompt. After editing it, create a high resolution hero image for Gucci email. The image should feature Ophidia large Boston bag placed on an elegant marble cafe table at upscale Milanese street corner, with a cup of espresso nearby, soft morning light casting shadow, style to feel luxurious, timeless, cosmopolitan, and add an overlay text that says classic elegance reimagined in refined serif font like dot. Include clean call to action button that says shop the collection. And AI took my prompt, my image, and produced this beautiful image right here. You could literally use it on an email for Gucci brand. The AI will literally make the product look better and the image you produced, the image you provided, which is crazy. And I did the same thing with the following product. I did that with whey protein, put it in the prompt, produced this amazing image. Took this skincare product, create a prompt, put in ChatGPT, produced this beautiful image. Took this phone, prompt, produced this image. Very simple and straightforward that anybody could do.
If you found this video helpful and want to start using AI to supercharge your email design, I linked my prompt system and the tools below so you can take action today. Use them to start creating scroll-stopping hero sections that drive more engagement and sales without relying on designers or expensive creative teams.